Hey everyone, this is Jordan over here, and I'm recording and I'm documenting my journey of the process of putting together the start of what's called the Billions Club. Now, 2023, I actually did an event where I actually was wanting to support founders of people who wanted to create a company that was going to create a large impact and also create billions of dollars in value. And I had a couple speakers at that event, even was trying to support a charity at that time. And honestly, it wasn't successful. Literally, my family showed up, one guest showed up, and the speakers, three speakers showed up, and also the charity founder. And it seemed like it wasn't a success. So fast forward 2 years later, I'm deciding to launch a documentary series called All About the Billions, which is really an idea that I had back in 2012, where I thought, okay, you know what, the book Think and Grow Rich, the foundation of that book stemmed from Napoleon Hill being introduced to 500 of the wealthiest people in the US at that time, in the turn of the 20th century. And Andrew Carnegie, who was the richest man of the world at that time, had made these introductions to Napoleon Hill. And the thought that came across my mind back in 2012 was, what if those interviews or the time that was spent with those 500 wealthy people were recorded? And you were able to observe certain aspects of these people, how they move, how they act, how they spoke, and things that they did that would show you why they were successful, and also show you that if these people can do it, then so can you. So I thought, what if we did that in the present time? Now, maybe it wasn't 500 people, maybe just even like 50 people. And I thought of, okay, 52, because, I'm actually an illusionist, I'm a magician. And so I thought it resonated with the 52 cards, and we could do, and it resonates with, what I'm passionate about, which is magic. And every time somebody asks me, or when I do magic and I perform, every time I perform, people always ask me, how did you do that? And I think, and because it looks so magical, and I think when we see people who are very successful, we also ask that question, man, how do they do that? Were they just lucky? Did they have a certain talent or skill? And I truly believe that everyone who truly wants to build something great can actually do it when they apply certain principles of success. And so that's why I want to build out this documentary. So, and out of that documentary, we'll launch a global network of people to connect founders, people who want to build these great companies, that have these great ideas that are truly going to impact potentially the whole world and build billions in value. And also support nonprofits as well, so that they don't have to continue to raise money and they can just focus on solving the problems that they're going to solve. So we're really removing the funding barriers from both the for-profit sectors and the nonprofit sectors, and connecting them with investors who want to make an impact with the capital that they want to deploy. So initially, to start this off, I'm creating a dream team. And it's going to consist of, and what I mean by that, it's almost like a board of directors, where right now I don't have the expertise in building a network or building an organization or a foundation, anything like that. However, I know if I could put together a strong team, a foundation of people who want to be part of this vision and want to help me to build this out, including the documentary, connecting me with the network of people, and also the guidance and the expertise and the reputation, the credibility to get this movement out there and the documentary out there. And then that's what this dream team is going to help facilitate. And I got this idea from Dan Pena, who teaches the QLA model, where he teaches the dream team concept, where you use this when you're doing a roll-up of a fragmented industry and sell it to private equity. But the whole concept is, he got the concept from Andrew Carnegie, going back to him, who was the richest man in the world, was creating like a mastermind, a collective group of people who have strengths in different areas of life or in business, harmonizing them together under one purpose in order to achieve that vision and that mission that you're looking to accomplish. So today was day one of doing this. My target is by the end of August to secure a chairman. So it's like somebody who has that wealth of experience in building a movement, who's built in building wealth, and has influence already, who already has that influence. And so, I made a list of the top people: Grant Cardone, Ty Lopez, Gary Vaynerchuk, Tony Robbins, even Reid Hoffman. I'm gonna make a list. I didn't make all of them, and I didn't have so much time that I allocated, because I only was able to make 2 cold calls. I ended up calling Grant Cardone. I used Apollo.io, found a number on Grant Cardone LinkedIn, connecting to Apollo.io. It's a software that you can use to find phone numbers and emails that could be publicly listed somehow. And I ended up getting in touch with a social media person at that company, at Grant Cardone's company or office, and she said, yeah, you know what, I told her a little bit about the idea and why I'm reaching out, and why I thought Grant would be a great fit. And she told me to send an email. So that was a win. Success breeds confidence. Confidence creates activity. Activity creates habits. Successful habits creates confidence. So it was just that initial inertia. So the one key takeaway that I want to share with you here today is that you just need to take that first step and hold yourself accountable. So I actually have an accountability partner, and he's holding me accountable, and I'm holding him accountable. And he gave me a goal. I told him a goal that would impress him, which is securing a chairman for the Billions Club by the end of August. And he gave me a goal that would impress me. And we're sharing each other's wins for each other, and I'm documenting the process. So hopefully, you guys get to see. I love to, whoever's hearing this or seeing this, if you guys know anyone who would be a great potential part of this team, this dream that we're putting together. We're also looking for seed capital as well to launch not only the Billions Club, but also the documentary series. If you're interested in being a partner in deploying capital into a project like this, then also reach out to me as well. Jordan at T as in the, B as in billions, club.ca. So Jordan at tbclub.ca, and you can reach out to me. So that's it for today. The key takeaway is just take action, no matter how small it is, because it's just that first step that's going to help you to get the momentum going and move forward. All right, guys, I'll document again, and I'll see you on day 2.